This is Mary Braney from Spencer Cable Access, and we at Spencer Cable Access are very pleased to be here at Knox Trail Middle School to record the third annual STEM Fest so that the folks in Spencer who haven't had time to see it can see the wonderful things that are going on. STEM Fest has been set up by a group of teachers, science teachers in the school district, and they bring in representatives of various businesses, science, math, engineering related businesses, to demonstrate for the kids how the things that they learn in school can be practically applied once they graduate and go out into the world. So we have a variety of companies who have come in and have done presentations. Another unique aspect is that parents and children attend together so that all of the activities that go on are shared among the generations. What have you noticed so far about STEM Fest?
Well, I was astounded by the number of people that showed up so early on a Saturday morning. I think, the planning committee, we planned on, the vendors and plan the food and, really putting on a very nice spread. To have the senator show up along with, I lost count. I mean, I figured maybe 100, 200 people would be here, but there are easily 300-400. And I'm shocked at the number of people who kept coming in first thing on a Saturday morning for the keynote. So that was something different I didn't expect.
All those wild ideas and things we used to see on the TV, like FaceTime today on our phones, that used to happen on these shows way back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, like it was no big deal. And it was sci-fi. Well, today it's real life. And growing up, it always inspired me to think, man, can you imagine what the world's gonna be like someday?
Each classroom is set up in a workshop model, and each vendor or company that's trying to help provide real-world exposure of how science, technology, engineering, and math come together and how it all applies for our students today and connects is huge. It's huge. And there's some excellent workshops and work going on in our classrooms here at the middle school today here at Knox.
Yes, and I want to give you a hint. The fellow from David Clark usually brings a spacesuit, so you might want to check that out.
I'm going to have to. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Because it is, and that is one of the highlights.
Yeah.
The kids love it.
LexCon has come back again this year. They did our first one, so they came back this year, which is great. We have a new one for the engineering and technology presentation. It's my son, actually, who's here from Griffin Electric. He does CAD programming all day long at work, and so he fit into that slot really great. Those are some of our two new ones, and we also have Schott Industries here. They are here. They do fiber optic cables, so they're here working with the children as well.
So we have Instrom, which is a engineering company. They build machines that do stress tests. So my sister works for them, and they're back as well.
Yep. And your dad does that great program on plastics in the ocean as well. That just is critical right now.
I've been impressed with what I've seen, and the other thing I had mentioned to somebody else as well was that middle school is the time where you are best able to capture children's attention and get them interested in a certain career path. So it's a very opportune time for us to be able to do this, and I think it's really good.
This is my first year as assistant principal at STEM Fest, but I was a math teacher in the years prior to that. So the STEM Fest has grown each year. And that's absolutely what one of our goals was, get kids thinking about it at this age, because a lot of them don't think about, everybody says to them careers in science, technology, engineering, math, but what does that look like? What does it mean? How are people really using it in real life? So one of the best things about STEM Fest is it gets them thinking, and it also gets them to realize, oh, so this is why I have to learn all the math and science that I'm taking. And they get to see really cool things happening where they're applying all of that knowledge.
So Hannah, what did you think was the best thing that you saw today?
I liked my last session. It was about building a hut for a duck, and they would put it under what was it called?
Something that puts pressure down on it.
Puts pressure on it, and you had to see how long your duck in the hut could withstand the pressure of the machine. And I liked that one the best.
And what else did you see?
I saw one about where you had to take batteries and coils, and you would have to make something. And then my other one was about the plastic in the oceans.
And Eileen, what did you think about having to participate, or being allowed, or having the experience of participating?
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was fun to be in a classroom and do something different with Hannah, and it was really fun. I wasn't expecting the adults, the parents, to be so active in it, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the morning.
What programs did you go to?
I went to one about designing, using shapes on computers. I made my own bedroom. Then I went to one about, it was a lot about working together and communication. We were trying to stack cups without touching them, and good teamwork and things like that.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. It was great. And the experiment they learned. I think now we put those together, he's ready to build my shed this summer, and I know it's going to be nice and strong.
Yeah.
So
because you know the theory, good for you. But Dad learned it with you, right? So he has to be your main assistant.
Yeah.
I'll hold the nail, should I?
How did you feel the kids responded to your sessions? I was in for a few minutes, and everybody looked really intent.
Yeah, I think it was a good training and different perspective of bringing more of a collaboration background to STEM and showing the importance of teamwork. So I think it helped engage. It was a fun activity. So definitely some good feedback on that, and obviously we can improve upon. So.
Oh, well. And so how did you focus it?
So really what we talked about was problem solving. So really the core of science, technology, engineering, math is problem solving. And no matter what area division you're in, you're going to be looking at the current situation, figuring out what's not working, and then how do you make it better. So what the kids did today was take an activity where they had to solve a problem. It was really putting a puzzle together and not knowing how to do it, and then once they figure out how to do it, how do they do it faster and better the next time using the technologies that they had available to them, just to make it better every time.
And when I was in there, I noticed that the parents were just as engaged as the kids.
Yes, we wanted to make sure that the activity, we had everyone engaged in working on that, so we had the parents also participate, and it gave a little level of competition in there, and so who could make more improvements and stuff, and then they could build off each other and help each other. So it was good.
A bit of trash talking?
It was actually really good. I mean, it was funny because as they rotated, we actually had the teams rotate, and then they would bring an idea from one team to another team. And so it showed, again, that teamwork and collaboration at all different levels. So that was really cool to see.
And now we have Jake, who's a 5th grader here at Knox Trail, and his dad, Kevin, who spent the morning at the STEM Fest. So this is your first STEM Fest, right? Because you're in 5th grade. And what did you think? Did you like it?
Yep, I really did like it. It was not like I expected, but actually it was really good.
So what did you expect that was different?
I expected it not to be in the classrooms. I expected it to be the little setups in the gym.
And so just exhibits, not the hands-on.
Yes.
What classes did you go to?
I went to the material testing. I went to mercury wire, and I also went to the computer lab. I forgot what it's called.
The CAD.
Yeah.
CAD.
Yeah, the computer-aided design. And which one was your favorite?
Probably the material testing or the CAD.
Because?
Probably because they both I could actually do, because the other ones, the mercury wire, I'm struggling with a lot.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like what Dr. Hawley said in his address. We all try things, and we'll see how it works. And what did you think about the whole idea of having the parents participate as well?
Oh, I love it. It's very informative. everybody's willing to help and show you different things. It's very nice.
So it's learning for you folks.
Oh, as well.
and
for the parents as well.
Yeah. Great. Well, thank you so much for talking with us.
Thank
and
you.
We'll see you next year, right?
Yep.
Definitely.
All right. Dr. Haughey, we spoke at the beginning, and now we're speaking at the end. What do you think?
I love it. It's awesome. Outstanding. A lot of hands-on, active learners. The balls in the hall were like really fun to see the kids move all around. So yeah, it was great. It was an excellent day. I liked the suit you mentioned, the space suit. That was very nice. The oceanography piece I liked a lot. That was different. Did not until you see it, you really don't know. But we're already thinking. We were just talking literally just now, the organizers and I, for next year. We're trying to get some younger activities for the younger kids, and things we can do to include some of our elementary students who are building an elementary component. So, very nice. It was an excellent day. Can't say enough great things.
That's great. And it's good. So welcome to the district and the kinds of really great things that our folks do here. And I hope everybody who's watching understands that as well, that really there's a lot of good learning going on in this district.
Absolutely. And I have to say thank you to the parents, not only the students, but the parents in the community, in our businesses, everybody who came in and supported us so much. Our organizers couldn't have pulled this off without them, and I just have to say thank you so very much to them, because they made the day. I mean, they really did. The community and the schools working together truly made this day special. So.
It is a special day, and we at Spencer Cable Access enjoy coming too.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for coming.